Hey, this is Nerion, and welcome back to another brand new episode of First Take. If you're new to this series, First Take is where myself and a special guest have a look at some upcoming indie games that are coming out on Steam or any other platform on PC. And we do a short playthrough and a quick review at the end where we score the game based on gameplay, visuals, sound, and story, and provide our sort of final verdict, our first take on what we think of the game. So as we play through, we'll give first impressions and we'll give feedback as we go through. And joining us today is a very lovely guest, and because I suffer from being able to pronounce his whole name, it's just Nico. Welcome, Nico.
Thank you, buddy.
So
It's good to be here with you.
It's always good to have you here. So, if you've ever caught me on my streams, you'll recognize Nico from some of my live streams on Twitch. Joins me mostly for Star Citizen, Barotrauma, and trying to teach me how to play Madden.
Wide variety.
Yeah, of what very, very, very wide variety of games. Very, very wide variety. So today we are looking at Lovecraft Tales. Yes, it's another Lovecraft game. We did Dagon in the last game review, and so you'll find that there is going to probably be a large quantity of Lovecraft and general horror on both my channels on Twitch and on YouTube. So Lovecraft Tales is an upcoming game on Steam, and I haven't even heard of it before, really, like in the last couple of weeks when I was looking around to see what games there were to play. This is made by a developer named Red Dev Studio and A2 Softworks, and published by No Gravity Games. Not familiar with any of those studios. It's supposed to be a puzzle adventure and based on the Dunwich horror story by H.P. Lovecraft. So, excited to dive into this, Nico?
Yes, I am.
Brilliant. Right. So, yeah, let's dive right in and see what they have to offer. Select a slot. Okay. Oh, straight in.
Memories can be so peculiar. You tend to dwell on the morbid ones. I remember that night like it was yesterday. After terrifying events in Miskatonic, we left for Dunwich, determined to put an end to this horror, once and for all. During the drive, I studied the blasphemous verses scribbled all over Wilbur Wutterly's diary, though that name no longer described the otherworldly monster that lived among humans. These vile pages contained cryptic instructions essential to the ancient ritual we had to perform. But first, we needed more help. Which is why I decided to follow the group of policemen that delved into the Cold Springs forest.
Interesting. I like the voice actor so far.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's not a point and click adventure, so I actually can. Whoa, that's a very aggressive jump. All right. The character model kind of reminds me a little bit of Barotrauma.
Yes, it does. Now we get to see your platforming skills today.
Dude, the jumping is very aggressive.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He's a spry old guy. Have I got an inventory system or?
Probably not. I'd say move ahead and Let's see.
Let's have a look at the...
Absolutely we do.
Jump, stealth,
No.
interact, use. Okay.
Oh, you can play on a controller as well.
Apparently. That's good. That's good. That's always a good sign if they've got compatibility for controllers. I don't know how I'm supposed to make that jump. That's quite...
I'm assuming you gotta interact to drop the things down. So I'd say interact with the post that's in front of you.
Oh, what, this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was expecting a little prompt.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
Let me, sorry, I'm just gonna bump. This is a lot louder in game than it was in the menu. Okay, just drop that music down. Okay, so this is, I just gotta get used to this. So very...
Just gotta get used to it, huh?
This is exactly how things go, guys. 100% success here. It's a very, very, very aggressive jumping.
I mean, you aggressively jump ramps, so I know.
This is true. There we go. Wow, that was weird. Okay. I think they did this sort of art style kind of in Deep Fog where there's stuff in like front close to the screen. Don't judge. Don't judge.
I mean, you know,
it looks
kind
secure.
of my job. No, I'd say probably again, maybe try pulling on the stakes if you can.
Stakes?
Holding the virgin, maybe you have to interact with that.
No.
Maybe you gotta like use it as a quick jump platform, like.
You died. Try again.
Or not.
Doing a lot of dying. Yeah, maybe there's something I have to... Oh, I wonder if I have to stealth. Use stealth.
Oh, crouch, yes. So you don't move too quick.
What the hell was that?
Zombie deer?
Zombie. They had like the most like largest tongue I've ever seen. Or tentacle.
You wish it was a tentacle. Oh, the police car. I see good signs.
Nothing to interact with there.
You're in the tall grass.
Okay, so I got a rope.
And you can climb a rope.
He's a spry old guy.
See some bloody marks on it.
Yeah, one. Oh, okay. What?
Oh.
What is that attached to? Oh, another tree. Okay.
There's a dead person in there.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. No, I can't go up anymore.
try interacting with it? Maybe you have to try and drop it or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Try the knot at the top. Maybe it's that one.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Or maybe this knot here that you're going past. No? Nothing? Maybe you have to keep going right first and maybe come back. We heard that. Oh, no. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, what? Can't apparently jump down. Okay, Batman. He's got strong legs.
Hmm. See, I like the way this is going.
Why am I dragging the body?
I think we'll see when we move right.
Oh, maybe I have to use this as bait.
I'm gonna say yes. I think you
Got too close.
yeah.
Oh, I have to do that again now.
Yeah, but at least you know what you gotta do.
Okay.
Oh, that is a big raven.
It's just close up.
Hmm.
All right, here we go again. I'm just wondering where to drop this guy.
I'll drop him now and then try moving. Maybe a little closer. Ah, there you go.
There we go. The tree monster has been fed. Okay. Oh. Doing some sliding. Oh man, what is going on?
Okay.
But I don't know, just that with like the very slow soundtrack in the background just feels like it's a little oh, hello.
Told you it was this time.
Aren't you a pretty boy? Am I like... Oh, that's just background. Okay, so I thought I could interact with that red canister or something, but maybe I can't. No, I can't.
No, I think it's a part of next to the car. Ah, I see what you have to do here. Keep pushing it.
Well, I can't.
Oh, up top. That's why. Because you're avoiding the ravenous
Oh,
deer.
well, there's lots of them. Oh. I died. Okay. Giving me some ideas for Lovecraft. Cthulhu. Oh,
Nope, nope, nope. Go ahead. I think you should be alright now. I think you need to back up a little. No. Maybe you have to sneak and jump on top of one of them.
Oh yeah. I was thinking maybe he has to, like, you know, charge into it or something. I don't know. Well, I was gonna probably die anyway. I was trying to, like, jump on top of the tree, thinking maybe I could, like, force it down further to bring the cart. Because it broke a little bit, but then it stopped.
Ah, that might be the case. Maybe you gotta have them run into it.
Yeah, they're walking past it, though. Ah, you have to interact with it. Yeah. Well, it's leaving now. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. So I need to push the tree. He's a strong man. Wait for it to go away again.
Yeah, so it's Barley now.
Come on. Needed even, like, more time? I had that.
I think you might have been able to avoid it. I think you could have jumped up on the stump, maybe.
Maybe. There's a little bit of a delay between after each action.
Maybe as soon as you see him turn around, maybe you have to jump down. Let him come over now.
Oh shit.
Maybe that buys you nothing. You missed it.
Oh my. Yeah, it ripped off my head. One eternity later. Just don't feel like there's enough time for it to leave.
Right now? Right now? Go.
Cool. Hey, buddy.
Maybe you can walk away to the other scene and it'll reset him. No.
Not too sure how I'm supposed to do that.
Maybe grab it from the other side and maybe he...
Oh, no.
There you go. No, I don't know if this saves you from it. Nope.
Really? Come on. That was like big progress for me. Yep.
Okay, go back to the truck. I have a theory. Remember how that thing was let him kill you, or do whatever you want. Remember how the vines move? Try flashing your flashlight on it, maybe.
Oh. We're so stupid. Or I'm stupid. You're not stupid. What is that? Wait.
No, I don't.
What does it do with the fire now?
The other thing at the other end.
Oh, so I need to die.
Yeah, you need to die.
Kill me.
Because remember, there's that other vehicle down the other end.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm wondering if it's that.
I thought that was something that could be used. I just didn't think about the flashlight. All right, Nico. I was thinking, man, this game needs it's gonna get a really bad score from me if I can't progress. Oh man. All right, so yeah, okay.
Right there.
How do I?
Is that a wood chipper? Crouch.
Go into stealth.
I'm in stealth.
That's a.
All right, go ahead, try it.
Interact with the fuel tank.
Okay.
Okay, so you gotta lead the other one over.
Sorry.
You gotta lead the other one over. Oh, I love the animation for that.
That was great.
Wait, what? What happened to the other one?
It also jumped in.
Oh, did it? Oh, I didn't notice it.
Here I was thinking, man, this game's I can't progress. This is terrible. Oh, no. Please forgive us. Well, my stupidity. Flashlights are important in Cthulhu games. Actually, they are quite important.
You should know that, seeing as how you run a Call of Cthulhu campaign.
Shh, no. No one needs to know about that.
Oh, I think they do.
Hey, everybody, look, we progressed. It's amazing. Great content. We love it. What?
Oh, the zip line?
Oh, okay. Wait a second.
I don't think that other rope has any bearing on anything.
There's something on the floor here. Do you see that?
No, pink, yeah. Purple, yes. It might be there for a visual cue, maybe? Yeah, try going that way first. You die, you die. I don't think it... Okay, no, it doesn't make a difference.
Drenched and exhausted, I somehow made it to Dunwich. Still oblivious to the horrors that would haunt me for the rest of my life.
Wow. So it was a lot shorter than what we spent on it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine too.
Yeah, definitely. Very interesting. Very interesting. Despite my getting stumped with that little
Using a flashlight.
using a flashlight. Yes, yes. I'll give myself a 1 out of 3 for using my brain.
I'll give you a half.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now we come to the final part of our review where we score the game and give our final verdict. If you're unfamiliar with the scoring system, it's a little bit unconventional. It's a 3-point system. 3 out of 3 is we loved it. 2 out of 3 it's decent, and 1 out of 3 it's a thing. So very simple scoring system on this channel, and then after we've scored, gameplay, visuals, sound, and story. We give some final thoughts, suggestions, maybe some feedback for the developer. Yeah, so let's get started. So first on our list is gameplay. So as you may have noticed, well, by the time this video has been edited, I've probably cut out a large portion of me repetitively trying to get over the section with the tree falling, but it wasn't 100% intuitive as to what you had to do, and we spoke about this a little bit before recording our scoring section of this video, that just a very basic tutorial
Demo.
Yeah, a demo in the demo.
Tutorial,
Yeah. We need a demo for the demo, guys.
Yeah.
Just a basic tutorial, even if it was just like a little pop-up with some pictures like this to do this and flashlight to do this. And honestly, it didn't dawn on us. Like when I walked past that truck and I saw that, I was like, because that red can was like standing out, I thought, well, maybe you can do something with it, but it never dawned on me to point the flashlight at it at all. So I don't know, either we're like super dumb, but still, it's a very, especially for someone, maybe because you have to take into account maybe someone plays this type of game as well that has never played this type of game before, so they could take even longer.
I mean, I also understand it's meant to be a puzzle game. But I mean, if you don't give us the core concept, it doesn't lead to stuff being easily solved either.
Yeah, I mean, I checked out the controls, but I mean, the controls tells me what each thing does, but it doesn't tell me how those things affect the environment. Affect the world that you're in. You know, so flashing the torch on the vines.
Not something you would normally think would solve your issue.
No, but using light to push stuff back in Lovecraft games isn't uncommon either, so I partially blame myself for not thinking of it. I was just so focused on trying to get those damn deer in the lake, in the river, just getting to fall down in the river.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, so overall, the gameplay's quirky. The character model kind of reminds me a little bit of like Barotrauma. It's got that sort of cardboard cutout kind of look to it, and no, I have no issues with the gameplay itself overall. You know, the animations is all pretty smooth. The old guy can jump crazy height, but I don't know, it's quirky. It's not like a bad thing. It's unique, and I was going to say, I can't really think of any sort of other bad things outside of the lack of a basic tutorial at the beginning, really. But that can really, a basic tutorial really can set up your experience, right? If you spent, like we did, I think we spent over 10 minutes.
Like, they could have had it when we spawned in, have a wall of the vines in our way and be like, oh, use your flashlight to get rid of them.
Yeah, like you're trying to get through a gate that's covered in vines or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or a hint after you've died like the 5th time in a row.
I mean, you died more than 5 times, buddy.
Oh yeah, I know. So yeah, just a little bit of a tutorial is what I would recommend. And for this, we're only going to give this a 2 out of 3, so it's decent. Unfortunately, it really most of the, I'd say points, but the point loss is due to the lack of the tutorial, because overall everything else is really good. You know, it's like I said, quirky, we enjoyed it, but gameplay is getting a 2 out of 3. It's decent. Moving on to visuals. This kind of art style, I really enjoyed. I like that layered graphics. It was something I saw very similar in the first game I reviewed, Deep Fog. The artwork is very, very good. It captures the Lovecraft world quite well, I think.
The only thing I could really ding on the visuals is that, especially during that intro scene, the car moving, it did not move fluidly and it looked very odd.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if that was done on purpose, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
The only thing I would say is there's not like too much I can like heavily criticize on the visuals because I loved it overall. But I felt it could have, I don't know, been a little darker, I guess.
yeah, it always was pretty bright. You see, that's why I know we're moving back to the flashlight, but like, had they made it darker, then you would have had more of an inclination to use the flashlight.
And when you got like those deers walking around in the like the area net, I think that would have set the tone a lot differently had it been like a lot darker. Because you know, of course, you know, Lovecraft games can take part at any point in the day, daytime, nighttime, but obviously everything's a little bit scarier at night. So I think as well, for setting up for the tutorial, setting up for a tutorial, you're using the flashlight, then yeah, that would have tied in nicely. But like I said, overall, I loved the visuals. You know, minor little things here and there, but nothing major to really knock any points off. Is there anything else you would add to that, or?
Nah, not really. I'm in agreement, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna score visuals 3 out of 3. We loved it. Couple little things here and there, but overall we loved it. Next, we're moving on to sound. For me, sound seems to be probably one of the main things when it comes to like, especially like horror games and especially like Lovecraft games. Like the overall ambience with the sound and the music always seems to be done really well. It's really good at setting the tone. Like now, just sat in the menu listening to this, for example.
Yeah. I mean, most I could say is like when you're in a stressful situation, do a little more variety. Like when you're getting chased by the deer, it was still just the same.
Yeah, a little bit more
background ambience.
Yeah, that's the only other. Yeah, a little change up would help towards the final product, I think.
And I mean, when you're approaching the tree creature, you could add in a fascinating heartbeat noise.
I think I think there's definitely room for growth in sound. Like the sound it does already is done quite well.
Yes.
But it just needs, there's certain areas where it could do with a little bit of extra attention. Like for example, when I was sliding down the hill, it was a little bit odd to still have very slow music.
Yeah, it was.
But
it just seems like they need to change around the music to change to what you're doing in the environment.
Yeah, if they make a couple minor tweaks here, in regards to that, I think that will improve it as well.
Yeah.
The other thing to take into consideration with sound is this also takes into account any voice acting. And the voice actor was really good, so I thought he set the voice actor choice was really good. Set the tone really well at the beginning with the story.
I definitely think him chiming in as you're doing things would probably
want more of him.
Help too.
Need more of him. We need more of that spry old man that can jump 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, it is a little odd, but you know.
Yeah, so Nico, anything else you'd add in regards to the overall sound aesthetics of the game?
No, nothing outside what we've already said, you know.
Okay, so I mean, despite being a couple things that they still need to look at improving on, overall the sound's done really well, voice acting's really well. So we're actually going to still give sound 3 out of 3. So we loved it, and we hope that some of these suggestions sort of come into play in the full version of the game. Finally, we look at story. And for story itself, I don't know. I'll let you start off with story, actually. No pressure.
I think the story's okay. It ties in a little bit to how we're talking about the voice actor. You know, having him chime in, giving us maybe some lore clues or just anything.
Yeah. You know,
would kind of really help with the story. It, you know, just give us maybe as he's walking through the forest the backstory of what's going on, because the intro really didn't give us. It gave us some, but not enough to understand like what exactly is going on.
Yeah. See, from your perspective, it's a little bit different because I'm actually very familiar with the story, and it's actually a Call of Cthulhu scenario as well, which I've run before. So I'm familiar with what the story is, at least for like the main story itself for Call of Cthulhu. I don't know how much they're going to change for this game, but at the same time, it would be nice, like when you find that car, or those little you come across places within the game that maybe you find like someone's ID like on the body, or little bits of information here and there that you find, or like you said, have the character talk about a couple things in regards to the story, just to keep your attention as well, especially when you're maybe jumping around trying to do the puzzles, working that stuff out, where when the gameplay slows down.
In which it could have also helped as a clue towards solving some of the puzzles,
Yeah, these vines are in the way. If only I could shine some light on this situation.
Yeah, just like some sort of visual clue would have really helped. Audio cue too would have helped a lot.
Yeah.
Along with the tutorial we mentioned earlier,
Definitely. So yeah, unfortunately, the last cutscene was quite quick, and the first cutscene, the first cutscene set up the game really well, and then I just didn't get anything until the end, and then it was like a very quick cutscene. And
it was a very quiet 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, I understand it's a demo, but still needed just a little bit more.
I mean, even if it's just audio you do for the demo and you take it out during the actual game, because I'm assuming, this isn't the start of the game. This is at some point in the game.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know how much extra they're going to be adding into it, right? So I think they might have changed some things. I was going to say it's been a while since I've done, since I've looked at this story. So, but I'm familiar with it. So. Yeah. So unfortunately for story, we are just going to give that a 2 out of 3. So it's decent. What's there is great, but it's not enough.
Just more.
We just need a little bit more, and it could tie. Like Nico was saying, they could have used some of it to help tie into some of the other things, like, shining a flashlight on the vines, for example. So
even if it's even if it's like triggered by a certain amount of retries on a puzzle.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
As a hint,
So now we come to our final verdict. Now, of course, we've already pretty much covered a lot of things, but just any final thoughts in regards to the game itself. Obviously, we've talked about quite a few things and improvements and tweaks that we would suggest to the developers to take into consideration.
Which might have already happened. We don't know when this demo was made.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Could have been severely early in development. Who knows?
But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's quirky. It's got a lot of potential. I think that, if they focus on the right areas, or if they already have, then great. I look forward to when it comes out. I
I probably won't play it. I know you will.
Yes.
Not my sort of thing.
Yeah. I am more of the Lovecraft person than Nico, but again, it's always good to have, second opinion, someone else to discuss this with, which I really appreciate. And I mean, it
always for you, buddy.
I appreciate it. But yeah, no, I think it's a decent game with a lot of with potential, based on what we've seen in this demo. So I would say based on what we've currently seen, this game will definitely
it'll be a very good indie title.
Yeah, it'll be a good indie title, and it's probably
very good.
It'll either appeal to people that enjoy this style of game or people that really enjoy Lovecraft. So it's going to have a bit of a niche market, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that, but it'll also just depend. It'll depend on... It's called Lovecraft Tales. So I'm sure the Dunwich story isn't the only story that's going to be in the game.
Exactly.
It's just the one they chose to show in the demo.
Yeah. I know there's going to be additional like they're going to be doing several chapters, so maybe they'll do a different story per chapter, who knows. So
yeah.
All right. Well, unless you have any final remarks on the game, Nico, I think we've reached the end of this review.
I think so as well, Neron. I think that is all we can say.
Yeah.
It's a great game that has a lot of potential. Just a few tweaks, and it'll be even better.
Definitely. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this episode of First Take and our first take of Lovecraft Tales. A very interesting game. Don't forget to go check out on Steam. And yeah, if you have suggestions or feedback for the developers, all these indie devs are always looking for feedback from, the consumers and people actually playing, their content. So yeah, give your feedback and check it out. Again, this is a game by Red Dev Studio, A2 Softworks, and publisher is No Gravity Games. Nico himself has his own Twitch channel. Sometimes he streams on Twitch, so I'll throw his link.
It's very, very rare.
It's very rare, but still, go check him out. I'll throw his link into the description, and you can go throw him a follow for his sporadically active Twitch channel.
I'm a busy man.
Yep. And we will see you in the next video. I have once again been a non-professional gamer. I thank Nico for joining me today on this first take. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
That's a wrap.